right, let's unbox. This is the brand new Perun Moto rear billet rack for the Norden 901. Comes very well boxed. I love the way that this box has got the sturdy sides on it. Came with no damage at all. Came from DHL and was shipped internationally, received in about a week here in the United States. All right, we've got an envelope in here, a well-wrapped billet part. Underneath this, looks like there's another box that contains the hardware. So I'll get this open and we'll take a look. Okay, inside that envelope was a copy of the invoice as well as these awesome stickers. Variety of colors too, which looks like it could work well. Here's the Norden 901. I'm excited to put a new rear rack on here to better accommodate some baggage. I want to put soft bags on the bike, so we'll be removing this rear piece. So this is the large billet rack. Once you unpackage this, you'll pull out the box of hardware. Inside we're going to find these bolts, M8 bolts. They've got two different lengths, one for the front, one for the rear, and also some spacers. I believe those are going to determine whether we reinstall it with the grab handles or without the grab handles. Today I'm going to reinstall it and keep my grab handles. Okay, I just want to say that is a beautiful work of art right there. So pretty, well coated, recessed bolt holes in areas, has the Perun Moto logo on it. It's going to look great on the Norden. So this is where it's going to go on the Norden. We'll set in that area. We have to remove the rack that's underneath it, or the base that's installed by Husqvarna, and put this back on with the handles. Okay, let's look at what it'll take to install this large rack. There's two sizes of bolts that come with it. There's the M850 and the M840. The M850s are the longer ones. They'll go at the front of the rack, and the M840s at the rear. We'll also need to put these two smaller spacers at the front of the rack if we're reusing the grab handles. As far as tools go, it's going to take the T45 to remove your existing rack, and then it will take a 5mm Allen wrench to install the new one. Let's remove the existing tailpiece in preparation for the new rack. Take note when removing that the rear piece here, the 4 bolts are holding it on as well as the 2 grab handles, so you don't drop any of it to the floor. I just grabbed both sides and carried it over here to my workbench. As you can see, hold it apart. There's the old rear piece and the 2 grab handles. Now I want to reuse the grab handles on mine. This is how it's going to kind of line up. Instructions say that we're going to want to use these 2 shoulder spacers. Put them on here right at the front. And then it says to use the longer bolts at the front of this rack. Okay, so this is going to be lined up under here. And the shorter bolts will go in the back without spacers. So you'll just turn this in, line it up with that back hole. Same thing on the other side. And then I'm just going to pick this whole assembly up together with both hands and set it to the back of the bike. Just line it up like that with the 4 holes lining up, and you're ready to tighten it in. Just make sure they go in straight. Be careful not to cross thread. So just tighten in all 4 fasteners. I have to say this is one of the simplest installations. I think anyone can do it as long as you have the 2 tools needed, the T45 and the 5mm Allen. Tighten those up and we'll have it installed. It's just that easy. All right, when you finish securing this, instructions say to torque it down to 20 Newton meters. That's just a little bit less than 15 foot-pounds, and you're ready to go. It also says to recheck that torque after 100 miles. I think the Perun Moto large billet rack is absolutely beautiful. Fits the bike so well, gives us so many points to tie down to. It's amazing. I'm really glad that it was the very first Farkle I decided to add to my bike. If you want to get your own, go visit his website. That's perunmoto.com. Go into the Husqvarna Norden 901, and there you'll find the rack for sale. At the time of this video, it's $154. To the US, I believe I paid about $27 in shipping. What a great addition. Thanks for coming here to watch my video. If you want to find more detail on the instruction, go to the Perun Moto website, click instructions up at the top, go down and find the Norden 901 products. There you'll be able to select the billet rack large installation instructions. That'll open a page that gives you the detailed instructions as well. It also covers the installation of the rack with and without the grab handles. Thanks for watching my video. I hope to have more out soon. If you have more interest in the Norden 901 by Husqvarna and you're on Facebook, join the Norden America group.